Hiya, this video is just a quick follow-on from the previous photo session with Katie. It is slightly off topic, and although there's a couple of new poses here, the idea was to demonstrate how great the poses can look with more creative lighting using off-camera flash. So if you're at all interested in using a speed light or two to create lovely light, this short lecture is definitely worth a look. In fact, I've made a whole course on using off-camera flash, so if you like what you see, please take a look, as everything is explained in great detail on that course. But for now, I'll just go through the setup briefly. First of all, I wanted to get a good exposure for the ambient light. Here's one of the test videos taken at 800th of a second at f4, ISO 100. Now this is exactly how the sky and lake actually looked, but I wanted to underexpose the background to create a more moody sky and to darken the lake. So I set the shutter speed to 0.002 of a second. Aperture was left at f4 to blur the background. ISO still at 100. Two bare speed lights, camera left, on full power, fired using Yongnau's high-speed sync trigger receiver system, the YN622s. If I hadn't used high-speed sync or an ND filter, I would have had to use a shutter speed of 2/50th of a second, which would have then given me an aperture of f11. So the background would have been much sharper, which I didn't want. You can see how great the poses now look, using a little more thought and creativity with the light. By the way, I don't recommend using multiple speed lights without an umbrella or softbox, as you can then get multiple shadows. Now, I didn't have any choice here because it was too windy for a light modifier. So in some of the images, you can see a double shadow on Katie's neck and arms, but you get the general idea. And I think I got some lovely pictures. Bye for now.